okay?
I've seen all this happen before. I've seen everything that will happen, and now I only see darkness.
You sent yourself here for a reason.
A debt.
If that's what you want to call it.
This Atlas. I'm gonna have to kill him. Either that or he'll kill me.
Maybe so.
I'm not you, Booker. Some war hero. I'm not even me anymore. No tears, no omniscience, or whatever you want to call it. Just a whole lot of book learning. And a handful of lockpicks. The humpback whale. That thing is as old as the hills. Strictly bargain basement. You gotta wear an O2 tank and a mask. We won't find a scrubber on that. Oh, the 52 Mako. Classic. But it's a death trap. 28 known fatalities related to its use. Carbon dioxide poisoning. And they're still on the market.
Steeply discounted, though.
Fort Dundee.
There. The Stingray. Submersible time of 90 minutes. That's our girl.
All the way up there.
The Grease Monkeys had to get it up there somehow. Just gotta find the controls.
Seems to me you're against a guy making an honest buck. Rapture was open for business.
Did you come to Rapture because it seemed fashionable? Or did you intend to make something of yourself? If you don't keep ahead of the rest, be resigned to follow.
Man, I'm planning a big comeback. Just need a new agent, you know? You know anybody?
A Rapture reminder. The water surrounding Fontaine's department
This outfit, it doesn't feel right. Should we change it? Where's the mirror?
Are very sensitive. Do yourself a favor. Leave any thoughts of escape to the room. Life down in Fontaine's is going to be what you make of it. So make it great.
A cognitive primitive.
Okay, so what else am I getting this money for?
Is that what you limit yourself to being?
This is gonna be noisy.
Come on, man. Let's work something out.
Give me the cold shoulder.
Definitely feel so gas.
Hurry up and come out. I got a lot of irons in the fire.
Right, and I'm prepped for my next meeting.
Push me, I push right back!
You! Come! Make yourselves heard.
Oh, it's because of the church shot at him?
Break's over. Back to the office.
No one around? Seems I still have the ability to scare off a patient.
I told Sander, come, I'm always ready to cut a record. I put on a show. Said he'd call. Ah!
I've reached a few problems here and there, time to time. What of it? I've been told this town was friendly with the Enterprise.
Intellectual superhumans who, in the act of their becoming
Unaccustomed to such strange noises.
world and usher in the complete
You ain't no big
revolution.
shot around here.
1 mile at a time.
How could you just walk away?
Well, enough of that. I got work to do. Now, that sounded odd.
You're only hiding
Say,
from
who's that?
yourself.
Shooting at them when they walk over their
Who is it?
Push me, I push right back. Ah!
I ain't got time for this.
Your imperfections will gang up on you in a crisis. They must be excised
Number of
by a
magnetic
tuberous
mines.
growth.
They are very
Before
sensitive.
it's
Do yourself a favor. To the roof. Right down your
fucking helmets can't get knocked down, huh?
Touch the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. 1, 2, 3. 4 times.
Criminal dealings? Ha! Fallacy and misdirection from those afraid to let the market take its natural.
Your model looks way too old for you to have that voice.
I don't have time for those incapable of greatness. There's not enough time today.
Why are my hands all red? Gotta scrub this blood off.
Got it. That was the last of it.
Now you think you can manage the repair?
Sure. I've been fixing quantum field generators since kindergarten.
Conflict. That's how we evolve. Physically, mentally. If you're not prepared for metamorphosis, there's the door.
Huh? What's that, Cookie Face?
Invisibility really fucks this.
Return to the fray. Only the weak fear calm. You won't find me so unprepared as this one. Stay! We may make more of you yet.
They're real personal to me. They're like love letters, straight from my heart. To all my fans stuck with me like you.
That's what I get for rushing. Oh, Jesus, it's going on so long. But I need to finish this.
Any progress, love? I must confess, I'm becoming a wee bit skeptical.
Remind me, why am I supposed to care?
You see, me lads have taken a keen thirst for Adam, and there's a vintage right in front of me that'll do nicely.
If you kill her, I truly hope you are happy living down here. Put down roots, raise a family. Or maybe you think Andrew Ryan is going to ride to your rescue.
Fair enough. But remember, there are fast ways to harvest little sisters, and some very slow ones.
wouldn't you? Come on in and watch this. All right. That's Andrew Ryan on that screen. Ryan's got the formula. You trust your old man on this.
Don't expect coddling from me. You're some fickle child who won't really push her ugliest dog.
Pretty! You in the bedroom?
Piece of shit.
See, I keep my eye on these things. I catch everything. I know Ryan's controlling these messages. Come back! I just want to talk is all. These jerks. Meat puppets, Kara. All of them. I'm the only one who knows the score.
Don't skip on the cop.
Because it's...
You hear me,
Because
Phil?
the gameplay has to force me to subvert enemies rather than taking them out? Or is it longer because...
You don't know nothing. Ryan's playing them all like a cheap fiddle. He plays, know how they dance. It's simple. You want to mind control everybody? Public address system.
You here for an autograph?
Kara. Just like that.
When I find you...
Seriously though, I guess the only
They
reason
saw
to
you
get because
coming
of
and
the
paid you
like,
down for an easy mark.
You don't have my permission to leave.
Break's over. Back to
wow, in
you.
the middle of water. I did not realize I had walked into water. In fact, can't wait till they're distance away.
Dear. That earwax, that stuff's golden. Gums up the works, so Ryan can't make you this slave.
It's my responsibility.
There's a bell.
Of course, everyone...
Give me the cold shoulder. Canary in a coal mine. Somebody's lurking about.
You're only hiding from yourself.
Ain't no big shot around here. Ah! Come back. We can work this out.
I think he accidentally thought I saw him to
So cruel, the hand that jerks your strings.
Our time is up for now.
It's all hands. Crooks. By the way, Kara, I know they're talking about me.
Come, make yourself.
Put on your rubbers.
I never wanted to be no killer! Come back!
want to talk is all.
There's so many of them.
We're not finished.
If you're going to,
You got rocks. Rocks. Come on, hey, watch out!
You're only going to make it worse when I find you.
Come on! What are you running away for? Oh, can you rationalize cowering?
Now we won't immediately die of CO2 poisoning the moment we turn the thing on. Well, not the perfect phosphor frequency, but it'll do. Okay, that should stop it from overheating. There, everything's fixed. We're ready.
Let's fire it up and see. What did I tell you?
Wow, not even a warning this time. Criminy, how long is the rest of this episode? Oh hey.
Look. We're on the First Lady. Can't be this easy. The First Lady Mark II was built around a particle lift system just like all the buildings in the city. I read all about it in the Columbian Scientific. The particles seated at the top of the structure must be up that lift. Perfect.
Seems like a lot of technology just to float an airship. Comstock never heard of hydrogen.
The First Lady Mark I did run on hydrogen, and it was destroyed by a single bullet from a Vox sniper. Unfortunately, the Prophet wasn't on board at the time. If I take the active particle, then the First Lady is just a 40-ton paperweight. Best to take the spare. Here we go. Now let's head back through that tear.
You honestly expect Atlas to honor his side of the deal?
No, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
How do you plan on handling Atlas? He ain't just some spliced-up maniac.
He'll make a mistake. I just have to be ready to take advantage of it when it happens.
All for a girl you barely know.
How well did you know me when you came to Columbia? Nothing but trouble that way. Best to head straight back to Rapture.
Pretty lady not finished yet.
What? Open the tear.
Powerful device, very expensive. Tit for tat.
Just tell me what you want.
Such a want something simple. Lock of hair.
Oh, you're not serious.
Not your hair, stupid. Think has a secret life. Mothballed, forgotten. In there, hair sample. In jar. Cannot miss it. You get for suture. Then everybody friends.
Where's his lab?
Close the off. Past Fink's quarters. You smart lady, you find it.
Should have seen that one coming.
Vox Populi. We must have arrived right in the middle of the siege.
That means the other you and I are probably inside the factory. On our way up to the First Lady.
And what happens if we run into ourselves?
We won't.
How do you know that?
Because we didn't.
Time travel.
Press to generate a bullet-snatching shield that places ammo into your gun.
Taken your counsel, and you done me good service, but I will not hurt the boy. I will see Fink and Comstock burn, but I will not hold the son to account for the deeds of his father.
You've misunderstood us.
We neither asked you to harm the child.
Nor did we promise that yours would be the hand that would set Comstock's world afire.
A famous man once said,
And a famous man shall say,
I may reach the mountaintop,
but I fear I shall never visit the valley below.
But you mean I won't live to see the... No.
It's up to you what matters more.
Your part in the play?
Or the play itself.
Someone is coming.
She'll arrive a girl.
She must leave a woman.
And what makes the difference between a girl and a woman?
Blood.
Your part in the play.
Or the play itself.
Turn her into a killer? How?
Give the girl no choice.
And she will be forced to make one.
What's going on?
Forget it. I quit. What's next?
Hunt ya down! To arms!
Very interesting box. Popular.
You can't hide forever, love. Beg for death! Did you just up and vanish on me now? Here I come! Dilly-dallers, narmalingers.
My living quarters got reassigned all right. I'm sleeping in Fink's bed tonight.
The fuck? Why did it overlap?
That did not sound right. Gonna hunt you down. I'll find her. Let none live! Yeah! Yeah! Come back here. Death to oppressors! Yeah!
Yeah, there's a war coming. You can smell it in the air. Fear, hatred, people dying every day. But how many more will suffer if we rise up? Violence begets violence, I know this. I've seen this. The rational mind argues for a peaceful solution, to find a common ground, but what common ground is there to find for a father who watches his child bleed out in the street? How do you deny him his vengeance? I know that fire that burns deep inside. I know it all too well. And when the time comes, will I be able to stay to hand?
Oh, I wonder, can I see this?
Our current state of being, or lack thereof, has left my brother unfulfilled. The biological urge to leave one's mark is strong, and it is not an impossibility. We could instantiate ourselves back in Columbia, return to an old life for the possibility of creating new. But we died in that world. Returning would mean giving up part of us, ourselves. We'd become flesh and all that it is heir to. The mysteries of the universe would become once again mysteries.
What's that thing you just picked up?
My guess is that it has something to do with that giant clock out there. And that clock has something to do with opening the door to Fink's lab.
A giant clock.
Sort of. Looks like the mechanism unlocks certain activities when Fink gives his blessing.
So what? We're stuck waiting for the cuckoo to go off?
No. We've already found the clock key. We can manually wind it. Open whatever door we please.
Sure seems like a lot of work to lock down a few doors.
Well, if there's one thing Fink loves.
I don't know what absinthe is, but... Looks like Fink didn't really give a care about Prophet's vision either. Inject injectables 10 times the amount of just injectables to injectables are clear countermeasures. Actually results in such sequence. 10 times out required. No.
Sea slugs. Goddamn sea slugs. Could that Oriental have come up with a more inconvenient fuel for his plasmids? If there is a God, and I've seen more evidence to the contrary than in support, you'd think he'd have put Adam into the belly of a nice little seagull or crow. The cost of all these underwater expeditions are murdering my margins.
As to the matter of religion, let me place myself in the camp of the agnostic. I pretend to understand the mysteries of the infinite no more than you, Comstock, or anyone else for that matter. But for the sake of argument, let's say this is all one unhappy accident, and we're all alone in our toils. Then who would Comstock use to control and shame us with rules that apply only to those with not a penny in their pocket? If there were no God, you could rest assured the first deed done by the first rich man would be inventing him.